Today, as a part of our Adventures in Bible Land series, I'm going to be sharing on my life in Egypt and Goshen. My story can be found in its entirety in the books of Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers. And although Moses is one of the central characters of the Exodus narrative, I too was instrumental in delivering my people from Egyptian captivity. Before today's program, 6 questions were picked for me to answer about my life, so let's get underway. The first question asks, who am I, and what was my relationship to Moses? Well, my name is Aaron, which means mountain of strength in the Hebrew. My parents were Amram and Yoshabal. I am the eldest son and big brother to Moses and Miriam. Like everyone, I have some strengths, which will be covered in the first few questions. I was a conscientious and meticulous priest, an eloquent speaker, an interpreter, and devoted to the nation of Israel. Another question that was asked is, why did I have to accompany Moses to speak to Pharaoh? Well, the best response I can give is that, like my brother Moses, I was commissioned by God to sojourn there. I was to be my brother's mouthpiece and spokesman to Pharaoh. Also, it was necessary because, along with her, I had to support his arms at Rephidim so that the nation of Israel could prevail against the Amalekites in battle. Someone wanted to also know, what were the duties of a high priest? As the first high priest of Israel, who got to wear the priestly garment, I was in charge of the sanctuary and the altar, offering of sacrifices, officiating at the consecrations of Levites, administering the treasury, lighting of the lamps, burning of incense, making atonement on the Day of Atonement, serving in a judicial capacity, numbering the people, distributing the spoils of war. Being a high priest was a full-time job. To my weaknesses. We all have our weaknesses. Yes, we do. And the remaining questions will speak to my weaknesses. I exercised poor judgment. Yes, I should have known better. I failed in the discharge of my duties according to my charge from God and my brother. I led Israel into idolatry. Along with my sister Miriam, I grumbled against my brother Moses about God speaking to him and about his marriage. Another question asked me, how could I have led my people into idolatry? I've asked myself that question over and over. I acquiesced